Okay, his name is Khalid Yafai. I'm sorry. He is he's probably gonna come back on. He is now 21 and 0 with 14 KOs. He just beat a fighter, or we haven't got the full official cards yet. There it is. We're waiting to hear the cards, but he should have won easily. Either way, Luis Concepcion was not eligible to win the title because he weighed in what? 2.5 pounds over the 115-pound limit. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Getting back, and well, I'm back into the swing of things. Have a website launching on Christmas Day or the day after Christmas because I heard it may be some IT problems. It's called FightView360.com, and basically we're going to be doing videos, and then also we're going to have articles and rankings and everything you can need from boxing. But the 115-pound division, when you look at right now, the number one guy or the most marketable is Roman Gonzalez. But I would love to see him against in Unye, and he's going to be fighting next week. He's the WBO champion. Now that Concepcion lost his belt on the scales, we have Yafai, who should be the champion. He should be winning. Let's listen. Oh, he won. Okay, he's now the only WBA champion at 115 pounds. But now, knowing Eddie Hearn, he's likely going to fight, maybe 3-4 times, maybe three times at most, probably in 2017. When you look at the rankings at 115 pounds. Now, don't sleep on Sho Ishida. I seen him somewhere before. I forgot where. Number 2 is a guy by the name of Norsing Kokit Gym. I covered some fighters from the Kokit Gym. He's from Thailand. So when you're from Thailand, you have to fight under your gym, and in this case, it's the Kokit Gym. Of course, you got Juan Francisco Estrada, who's now up there at 115 pounds. That's still a good fight for him, even though him and Roman Gonzalez has some unfinished business. Or if we don't see Roman Gonzalez versus Carlos Cuadras again, which that's a fight that should be a rematch, because there's some people out there that feel as though Cuadras had won. But now, Yafai, he's in a situation where he's a world champion now. But the only thing about those lower weight divisions, like 112, 115, and 118, a lot of BS or, it's like bullshit can go on down there to where it doesn't catch on the mainstream media. For example, you'll have fighters fighting in non-title fights, fighters fighting fighters that's not ranked and all that, mess. So, you also have known fighters out there like Zolani T, who is ranked by the WBA, that he can fight, and it's just a whole wealth of Asian and Japanese fighters. So the only there's big fights out there for him, but for some reason I expect that Eddie Hearn is going to, milk this whole championship thing and then maybe move him to 118 in the future, where, we don't know if Jimmy McDonald, I believe that Jimmy McDonald may be moving up to 122. That's not for sure, but I don't think that Kal Yafai is going to stick around at 115 pounds too long, because if you're going to stick around there, then there's nothing stopping him from fighting a Roman Gonzalez. There's nothing stopping him from fighting a Carlos Cuadras. There's nothing stopping him from fighting a Naoya Unye. Inunye. I'm going to learn how to pronounce his name. I've been butchering it for over a year, by the way. You even got Jamie Collin out there, the brother of Michael Collin. We covered that fight. But he is a Box Nation fighter. There is some political crap that stands in the way of that. But, you got Paul Butler, some political stuff that stands in the way of that. You got Joe Arroyo. So there are fights out there for him, but it's going to be interesting to see how Eddie Hearn is going to match him. And I see him fighting on undercards or maybe a Sky Sports Fight Night going forward in the future. I don't see him as a big enough name to get his own card yet. Of course, there's always going to be somebody that's going to say, well, what's his ethnicity? There's always those fans out there. There's always talking about, well, they can send him to Dubai. There's always those fans. They can send him to Dubai. He can fight in Dubai. Some kings will pay him to fight in Dubai. You know it's going to be those fans. But anyway, I'm TstreeT. I'm not saying that no Kings won't pay him to fight, but it's always those fans that, Dubai. They always talking about, he can fight in Dubai. He can make millions and millions and super millions of dollars if he wanted to, if he just fights in Dubai. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. All the links to my social media right down below in the description box.